إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله من أجلك يا بني. A father to his son, it's only for you, son. Isn't that what you're doing? Every one of us working for their children. Look at that little guy over there. He's working for you, brother. وَلْيَخْشَ الَّذِينَ لَوْ تَرَكُوا مِنْ خَلْفِهِمْ ذُرِّيَّةً ضِعَافًا خَافُوا عَلَيْهِمْ فَلْيَتَّقُوا اللَّهَ وَلْيَقُولُوا قَوْلًا سَدِيدًا. In Surah An-Nisa, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala addressing the guardians of the orphans. The orphan is someone whose dad dies before he becomes mature. After that, he's no longer an orphan. So those children underage, the guardian has wasiyah, bequest on their behalf. So he has to keep that and take care of that the same way he would care for his children. These are weak children, they don't have a father. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَلْيَخْشَ الَّذِينَ لَوْ تَرَكُوا مِنْ خَلْفِهِمْ ذُرِّيَّةً ضِعَافًا أي كما تخافون على أولادكم كذلك خافوا على أولاد من أنتم مسؤولون عنه. Just like you worry about your children, you want them after you to be taken care of. Take care of the children of those people that you are in charge of. And that way Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will protect your children. يعني يقول فليتيقن تمام اليقين أن كل ما يعمله من عمل صالح فإن أثره سيبقى في أولاده. Anything you do good, the trace of it will carry on to your children. You're good to the other children, someone will send to be good for your children. You are to do what? Sincere and taqwa. فَلْيَتَّقُوا اللَّهِ وَلَا تَتَّقِ اللَّهِ إِلَّا إِذَا كُنْتَ مُخْلِصًا لِلَّهِ. So you accomplish the sincerity, which is based on tawheed, and then you have the taqwa, which is to do what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commands you to do. These are the ingredients of taking care of your children after you die. إخلاص العمل, حسن التقوى, وألا تفعل وألا تقول إلا ما يرضي الله سبحانه وتعالى. So with that wasiyah, when you want to divide the money or give them back their money, or maybe if you worry about dying while they're still under your guardianship, then you leave a bequest and you say exactly what you're supposed to do. As we mentioned the ayat before, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَمَنْ كَانَ غَنِيًّا فَلْيَسْتَعْفِفْ وَمَنْ كَانَ فَقِيرًا فَلْيَأْكُلْ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ. So you have orphans under your guardianship. If you are rich, you're not in need for money, then don't touch their money. If you are in need, then it's okay to take some because you're taking care of them too at the same time. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants you to just be fair. دخل مقاتل ابن سليمان على المنصور. Muqatil is one of the mufassirin, and al-Mansur is what Khalifa? Abbasi or Umawi? Abbasi. What Khalifa number? Second. After who? السفاح. Abu Ja'far al-Mansur, that's his name. As-Saffah Abdullah ibn Abdullah al-Saffah. This is Abu Ja'far al-Mansur, the second Khalifa of Abbasi era. He is the one who established the city of Baghdad and built Dar al-Hikmah and he is basically considered the first founder or builder of the dynasty, Abbasi dynasty. Muqatil is mufassir, a righteous person, and usually the khulafa, they usually have strong relationship with people of knowledge. They get them closer to them, and they always ask them to advise them and to admonish them. يقول دخل مقاتل ابن سليمان على المنصور رضي الله عنهم فقال له المنصور عظني يا مقاتل. He told him, advise me. قال أعظك بما سمعت أم بما رأيت. You want me to tell you something that I heard or something I saw with my eyes? قال بل بما رأيت. He told him something he saw. قال يا أمير المؤمنين عمر بن عبد العزيز. What Khalifa is that? Fifth of what? Umayyad. Bani Umayyad, Umayyad dynasty. Umar ibn Abdul Aziz is considered the fifth righteous Khalifa because of his righteousness and taqwa and success. In a little over 2 years, he has no needy person in the countries. No person wants to get married, exist, and did not get married. No person wants to make Hajj, but he provided. He freed the slaves. He provided for people who want to get married, for people who want to do Hajj, and has a lot more money left in the treasury. That tells you the zakah money is more than enough to take care of every Muslim need, if that 2.5% is paid properly the way Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded us to do. He is Al-Hakim, Al-Alim. He knows how much it takes to take care of everyone, but unfortunately people don't do that. So he said, Umar ibn Abdul Aziz أنجب 11 ولدا وترك 18 دينارا. He has 11 children, and he left in his will $18 or dinar. And look how it is. كفنا ب5 دنانير واشتري له قبر ب4 دنانير ووزع الباقي على أبنائه. For his shroud and for his grave 9 dinar. Left 9 dinar to divide over 11 children. Each child less than 1 dinar. Subhanallah. Hisham ibn Abdul Malik, another Umayyad Khalifa, أنجب 11 ولدا. Hisham bin Abdul Malik has also 11 children. كان نصيب كل واحد من التركة $1,000,000 dinar. Each one of them inherited from his father $1 million. يقول مقاتل والله يا أمير المؤمنين لقد رأيت في يوم واحد أحد أبناء عمر بن عبد العزيز يتصدق ب100 فرس للجهاد في سبيل الله وأحد أبناء هشام يتسول في الأسواق. He said, Wallahi, Ya Amir al-Mu'mineen, that I saw one child from Umar ibn Abdul Aziz's children, those who inherited 1 dinar, he is given 100 horses for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. 100 horses, this is top at that time. This is is it F-16 or في أحسن منها? F-16 is nothing compared to our horses. MashaAllah. 100 for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and one of Hisham ibn Abdul Malik children begging in the market. This one inherited 1 million, it's not a righteous way. And the other one got 1 dinar, it is the righteous way. His dad was having the sincerity and the taqwa, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala takes care of it. Let's take another look of Umar ibn Abdul Aziz. ابنة عمر بن عبد العزيز قيل دخلت عليه تبكي وكانت صغيرة آنذاك، كان عيد للمسلمين فسألها ماذا يبكيك؟ قال كل الأطفال يرتدون ثيابا جديدة وأنا ابنة أمير المؤمنين أرتدي ثوبا قديما. Little daughter crying, Dad, why are you crying? This is Eid. Everyone has new clothes, and I am the daughter of the Amir al-Mu'mineen, and I have the same old clothes that I have. تأثر عمر رضي الله عنها وذهب إلى خازن بيت المال وقال له أتأذن لي أن أصرف راتبي عن الشهر القادم. يعني he doesn't have the money to buy her. He felt for his daughter, just like me and you and anyone, you will give your life for your children. He was so touched, he went to the one in charge of the treasury and he told him, can you cash for me my paycheck for next month? Advance me month in advance. So الخازن قال نعم بحيث أن تضمن لي بشرط. He said yes with one condition. فقال ما هو الشرط؟ قال أن تضمن لي أن تبقى حيا حتى الشهر القادم لتعمل بالأجر الذي تريد صرفه مسبقا. If you can guarantee me you live until next month, so you work for that 1 month I gave you. I don't know, to be amazed of his courage, to tell Amir al-Mu'mineen, it's like, who are you? You work for him. He's telling him, guarantee me that you're going to live until next month because I'm giving you money you did not work for. So who's going to guarantee me? Look what Umar ibn Abdul Aziz radiyallahu anhu قال فتركه عمر وعاد. He left him and he just left. فسأله أبناءه ماذا فعلت يا أبانا؟ قال أتصبرون وندخل جميعا الجنة أم لا تصبرون ويدخل أبوكم النار. He said, would you all be patient and we all go to Jannah together? Or you don't want to be patient and your father will go to hellfire? قالوا نصبر. سبحان الله. عندما كان عمر بن عبد العزيز على فراش الموت قيل له ما تركت لأبنائك يا عمر? What have you left for your children? قال تركت لهم تقوى الله فإن كانوا صالحين فإن الله يتولى الصالحين وإن كانوا غير ذلك فلن أترك لهم ما يعينهم على معصية الله. He said, I left them nothing. If they are righteous, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala promised He will take care of righteous people. And if they are not righteous, I'm not going to leave them something to help them commit more sins, and I am the one who is supporting them to do that. Finally, the Sahabi al-Jalil Abdullah ibn Mas'ud كان يصلي من الليل وابنه الصغير نائم بجواره. He used to pray at night, Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, and his little son sleeping next to him. He looks at him before he starts the prayer. He looks at him and he says, من أجلك يا بني ويتلو ويبكي عندما يتلو قوله تعالى وكان أبوهما صالحا. He looks at his son and then he prays and then he cries, remembering the saying of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Surah Al-Kahf, وَكَانَ أَبُوهُمَا صَالِحًا. You have children that their father, they say even their 7th grandfather was righteous, and they have their money was buried under a wall, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent Al-Khadr to fix that wall free because the money under it, and if it collapses, people will take the money and they're not old enough to understand that this is their money and get their money. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protected their wealth because of the righteousness of their father. So if you want to take care of your children, the focus is not on video games, it's not on what best public school you give, it's not what school they go to, it's how righteous you are and how righteous you raise them to accept who you are. There's two different things, because you can be righteous and your children are not taught well. So they're not going to even relate to your righteousness. So as you can see, look at that from the daughter of Umar ibn Abdul Aziz, or the children. When he said, you want this and you want that, they said, no, we'll be patient, because they don't want their father to go to hellfire. If you come and ask our children, they will They might not dare to tell you, no, go to hellfire and give me that, but they will beat around the bush. Ah, come on, Dad, you don't have to put religion in everything. What kind of a choice is this you're giving me? Either you go to hellfire or I don't get my Nintendo game. I know they don't play Nintendo, that it's probably something more sophisticated, yeah, one of those. Anyway, your goodness, inshallah, not only will benefit you, but will benefit your children. So, عليكم بتقوى الله سبحانه وتعالى. نسأل الله سبحانه وتعالى أن يجعلنا وإياكم من المتقين. جزاكم الله خيرا. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك. أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت. أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.